Hi guys, we continue with our Leetcode and let's get started. So we have designed our browser, right? So what we should do? So we have design browser history, and we have a browser of one tab where you start with homepage. Okay, so we have some homepage, and we can do some number of steps of moving, so we can move forward in the history or backward. And within this, we have also different function actually. So first function is visit function. So visit function, we are getting some URL of current page, and it clears up all the forward history. And we also have back function for number of steps back in the history, and if you can only return x steps in the history, you will return only x steps and return the current URL after moving back in the history at most steps, and forward and in the history will return only x steps and return the current after moving history at most steps. Okay, and we have some examples with visiting backward and forward. So the first solution that come into my mind is that we can use actually linked list with our URLs. So we have our linked list. So with linked list, it's basically a data structure that allows us to get next and previous. So let's actually start. So with homepage, we so with linked list, actually what we can do even maybe not linked list, but maybe we can create our own class that would be called node. And in this node, we have a homepage, like URL, and also we have, I can think we can also create a record node with string URL and node next and node previous. Okay. And here we have our current node. So the node, current node. So when we create our browser history with our homepage, we actually initialize our current with new node with homepage, and next would be null, and this will be also null. So and when we visit actually our new URL, we create a new node, visit, let's say, and our next would be null and previous would be current. Okay, and also current next. Yeah, we initialize like current next would be equal to visit, and current would be equal to visit, because we are actually visiting our node. So and yeah, let's imagine that we have like 1, 2, 3 nodes, and then we move back one, so our current would be 0.22, for example. So we create, let's say that we have node 4, So we create a new node, and this new node would point to the previous two, and the next one would be not 3, but this 4, and our current node becomes 4. Yeah, our current node becomes 4. So I think it should work. So then we have our back function with number of steps. So how it works? So while our current previous not equal to null and steps more than 0, then we actually move our current to current previous and decrement our steps. And here we return current URL. Okay, and the same actually thing we should do for forward. So we have next steps more than 0, and we have next steps 0, and yeah, current URL. So let's check how it works. Okay, we have some error here. So we have homepage. URL. Yes, not homepage, but URL. Okay, let's run it. Next has private access. Yeah. So I cannot overwrite. So let's create a class. Let's create a class. This node, and then we have like node. Yeah, we have nodes like this one, and we have this URL is equal to URL, and this next is equal to next, and this previous is equal to previous. Let's check. So current previous cannot find to F here as well. Okay, so first test case is accepted, and let's submit it. Nice. So we have our working solution, and let's check a tutorial. So it's closed. Two stacks, push and pop. Yeah, it's probably stack solution. Or yeah, so we can create, for example, node. Yeah, do actually the same things that we done. All right, so thank you very much. That's all for today.